You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Rose and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. At Masters in Trading Live, I get on here every day the market's open, 11 a.m. Eastern time, go over the market, share some thoughts. Once in a while, we'll share our trade of the day. I got the chat open. Good morning. Thank you for everybody joining. We always get on here about 5 to 7 minutes early, say good morning, talk about the market a little bit. Today, I got some really great advice. And I've been getting a lot of questions about how we've been trading this volatility, because when volatility spikes, a lot of traders, a lot of investors get concerned about long-term portfolios. But traders, on the other hand, from my world, when volatility spikes, that's when the game is on. That's when things get exciting. So we've had a lot of questions about how we've been handling the volatility lately. And so I asked my editor to go through all of our trades and let's get some firm data so we can show you exactly how we've been trading this market. I got the questions up. Any questions I'm going to answer at the conclusion of this presentation. But right now, I want to show you when volatility spikes, how do we trade? The number one thing that we need to do is protect. Defense. When trouble starts, when volatility hits, before you're looking for opportunity, you want to defend your portfolio. The world is long equities, right? Everybody's long. So when vol spikes, market gets hit. Do you have anything that's going to help your portfolio? That's what we're going to talk about today. Let me go over to the screen. I am super excited about this one. Great advice I got, by the way. Someone said, a lot of people out there sharing trades on YouTube. Nobody's ever going to know how your performance is unless you tell them, unless you share it with them. So today, I'm going to share that with you guys. Let's go to the screen. I got the questions up. First thing, I'm going to talk about a little hedge that we had. I'm a big believer in common sense trading. The S&Ps, the NASDAQ, the Dow has been getting its butt absolutely kicked. But what about a turkey ETF? Come on. There's a turkey ETF. Not only is this turkey ETF, let me get a pen here so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Where is my pen? So right here, this is an ETF on Turkey, TUR. It's something we follow, and it's what I call gappy. It moves overnight. So for option traders, it's great because it makes these really, really big moves. But for whatever reason, Turkey was rallying in the face of volatility in the US going straight up. Guys, maybe consider buying puts in Turkey. That's exactly what Kevin was able to do to grab 150% gain. That, my friends, is a creative trader, but you can see buying puts in Turkey ETF is not adding risk to your overall account. Okay, why isn't it adding risk? Because it gives us some short exposure. So at Masters in Trading, we have 4 programs. Advanced Notice, which is our unusual options activity, earnings, Divergence Trader, and then short-term options. We got this yesterday. I'm not going to share the exact testimonial because it was sent through email. But here, I've done everything from selling puts, credit spreads. I've done everything. And I've got my butt whooped. Anyway, I've totally turned my accounts around. I'm not up. I'm now up about 5% with the market down 10%. How? Being patient and picking my spots and following your guidance. I especially love the earnings trades. As an example, I did XPUF and put in $42,000, and one day later, it was at $75,000. Thank you. The creative trader wins. Let's get into the results of the program, and I'm going to start with our Earnings Advantage program. Our earnings advantage program shares earnings trades in the beginning of every earnings season, and then we'll trade earnings. And then when earnings is over, we shut that down. Earnings has by far been the best performing program because earnings, we get long volatility. In our earnings advantage program, and this is why love earnings, we've shared 27 positions. We have 18 wins. This is all 1,000% documented. I share a trade, and then we have to share a trade again when we cover. We have to make sure all these trade. 66% win rate. Average position gain for our earnings advantage, almost 50%. This is kind of cool. Average days held, 37 days. So the average trade is 48%, 37 days, and we've had 6 triple-digit winner. The biggest win is an Upstart, 343% in 39 days. Very, very exciting. The earnings approach has been so freaking consistent and so unbelievable. Just like that testimonial, I love the earnings trades. Let's move forward. Not only earnings, we have our advanced notice program. Our advanced notice program is following unusual options activity. And in this program, if I just pull it up here, click on advanced notice, and how this works is we have our scanner. Every day that comes up, Wednesday, March 19th, 10:05, these came out 2 minutes ago. The most unusual names, Signet, Floor, Rigetti, 5X. You can just click here, oops. And then you see the actual trades to show like what makes this thing so unusual. Signet, April 60 calls. April 60 calls right here. It looks like they're being pretty active right now, coming for these April Signet Jewelers. So that's the trade right there. Don, thank you for sharing. 6 years of options trading, basically break even, 10 months with JR, and I'm up 20%. Atta boy, that deserves a glockenspiel. Fantastic. All right, get back to here. So advanced notice. Now, this was a little aggressive because when we sold advanced notice, we did a guarantee that in advanced notice, we're going to guarantee you get 10 triple-digit returns in 1 year, or the program was free. To date, which I'm so excited about because I got to tell you, I was a little nervous about that guarantee. It was a little aggressive, but so far we've had 14 trades over 100%, and we still have 6 weeks to go. 53 closed positions, 25% wins. Average win rate, 47%. Average position return on every single trade. Average days hold. But then the real triple-digit winner is 14. And then our number one trade, many of you guys probably in the chat were involved in this. It was an AI call spread, returned 462% in just 12 days. The next program that we have is our Divergence Trader. Now, our Divergence Trader, this does not involve any crypto positions. I just want to make that super clear. We broke out and had crypto separately. It's now part of Divergence, but the Divergence, all the equity trades. And remember, when we do Divergence trades, we are trading Coke versus Pepsi because they move together. Right now, we have a lithium divergence trade that is still active. That's why when I'm looking at different sectors on my Thinkorswim, I organize things based on correlation. Aerospace, China stocks. These are some earnings that we have. Fast casual restaurants, because we are looking for divergence trades between highly correlated companies. Divergence trades, we hold these for a little bit longer, 12 close positions, 9 wins, 75% win rate, average position gain, 31.6%, and then average days held, 39 days. The biggest win was an awesome divergence trade between LRN and EDU, which was 15 days. So really freaking cool. Super excited to share all of this. Finally, in our email that we're sending out every day, guys, we're going to start having a 90-day trade Hall of Fame. And so this will be updated. We're always going to do our last 90 days, the top trades that we have. And so the top trades for our last 90 days, uranium, CCJ, still buying uranium on pullbacks. Love me some uranium. HLIT, a really nice earnings trade, 156% in 47 days. Shopify is kind of setting up for a potential buy right now. I'm looking at Shopify, not convinced yet, but I do like Shopify. We had that as an earnings trade, 117%. We relaxed with some lemonade. And then finally, XPOF was our recent earnings trade. So this is something I don't get to do very often, but as my good friend told me, JR, you guys are crushing it during this high volatility environment. If you're not out there talking about it and letting people know that these trades really work and they're really somewhat, I don't want to say conservative, but reliable, even when volatility spikes, you'd be doing everybody a disservice. So call 1-800-784-0871. We got a special promotion. And if you guys want to get in on what we're doing during these high volatile times, today is your chance. I got the questions up. James, Signet, their K Jewelers had a better return after Christmas. Yeah, I mean, so whenever I see a name like that pop on our advanced notice, I really train myself not to care about what the company does. I just want to look at that flow and that order and see if it can help us at all. Signet, up 22%. That is a really strong move. I actually wouldn't touch it if it's up 22% already, unless I'd be looking to do a fade, which is to trade the other side of it. Before I hop on, guys, hop off, hop out, hop on, hop off. Let's go over the QQQs going into Fed today, because I think it's going to be pretty clear what our line in the sand is going to be. Yesterday's high is 479.61. Today's high is 479.50. The exact same high. I would think that we're going to rally a little bit going into Fed, and then we'll wait and see. Okay? We covered a lot. All right. Guys, thank you so much for joining. For everybody in All Access, you guys hang out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, all